Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. Today I've decided to walk on a trail in Ypsilanti with my good girl Jada. She decided to show me a couple little places around Ypsilanti that are recreational trails that I can use when I'm doing my filming. This was so very therapeutic, y'all. Like, I was just wowed by the vastness of nature and just the natural sounds of the earth. This was one of those days that I absolutely needed for myself. And as y'all will see, I'm going to be doing quite a few things that you probably wouldn't see me doing if I didn't have an assistant to hold the camera for me for today. But anyways, y'all, let's get into the scenery. Like, even though it's just beginning to begin spring session, it is warm. This day it was like 80. I ain't even gonna hold you up. It was like 80 this day, so we really got to get into things. And me being the devil I am, I'm like, let's get by the water. Let's see what's going on. The adventure part of me wanted to explore by the water and just kind of get a first-hand glimpse of, what the creatures, the animals, sticks and everything, get to see firsthand. Me looking in there, I really wanted to step out into the water, but baby, ain't well nothing dragging me down. So I just decided to say my little cute little stuff on the land and just kind of, test to see how deep it was with a piece of bark. There I go. I'm like, oh yeah, it looked pretty sturdy, but I ain't about to go out and test it and end up falling. So that's me telling Jada, like, girl, it feels sturdy, but I ain't going out there. Ain't about to drag me down. Right along. And coming into this scenery was definitely mind-boggling for me because, first of all, it was pretty high off the ground. Second of all, I'm soaking in, I'm basking in, like, truly the aesthetic, the ambiance, everything. And for me, I'm just like, first of all, I'm running out of breath because I just climbed that tower-like thing I was standing on. And then, I happened to peep over there, the guys and gals over there playing golf. And I was just like, okay, I see what y'all got going on here. And it was just plenty of serenity. It's a little boardwalk trail. A family was walking in the distance. You just get water, ducks, and land. It was just very much land, just giving very much energy, positive energy, tranquility. And then look, everything. I was still in this moment. In this moment, me and Jada, we really just taking in what's going on. We just kind of walking, breathing, experiencing. For me, I'm really enjoying myself. It's just one of those things where I'm just being myself without no direction, nothing planned. Just a day of fun. And we spent a lot of time getting a chance to get into a couple different shops. Opposed to having fun, being unfiltered, uncloth. And my girl Jada, she just always like putting herself out there, helping me even when I don't ask. She just there to just kind of back me up, and I really appreciated that. This was pretty much an eye-opener for me at this point because we had made it to our first official location after walking the trail, and me and Jada was just kind of reminisce about our past, and I told her, like, I was still excited because I'm like, wow, I'm actually out here filming just being in nature. And I haven't been on a trail in a very long time. So here I'm just being extra silly and goofy and feeling free. And it was a moment where I was able to have a laugh and kind of look around and just kind of play with nature, just trying to see things up close, feel them. Of course, I want to put my feet in the water, so that's why I'm like, I'm coming back, because it'd be just my luck that I need a life alert if I slip and fall. And so, I'm just saying, like, at this point, I'm wondering, do people actually still very much walk trails, take a moment to just ingest life? Everything is so much fast paced right now, so it's really hard to kind of get people to be still. It's just not a moment where we could just be still. And in this moment, I was just being still and hearing the birds in the water, seeing the ducks, smelling the boo-boo. It was just a lot to take in. So with that being said,